Morning. So back at the boat this morning and just preparing to have her towed to the Marina. So yeah, a bit of a big day. Hopefully they can get here quite soon. I have not called them yet, but they've just said give them a ring and yeah, they'll come down and give us a tow. So yeah, so here we are. I put some build socks in the engine bay yesterday just to see how that's soaking up some oil. We'll take a look at that in a moment, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. Yeah, I'll do a bit of filming of the towing as well, hopefully, if I remember. But yeah, hopefully we'll be at the Marina. So yeah, and hopefully I can then have a chat with the mechanic and see if we can have a look at the engine. So yeah, see how we go on. There's just a quick shot of the sort of build socks or spill kits that I've put in the bottom there. They seem to have soaked up too much oil, I don't think. But yeah, that's kind of how it's looking. Yeah, just looks kind of grotty. So hopefully she's ready for the tow. So this is her at the moment. Put the rudder on. Just yeah, I think it's as good as I'm going to get her while she's here. So we'll see what the mechanic says, see what the guys think when they get here. Oh, but there you go. Hopefully this is the first step moving forward in getting Patchwork Peggy back cruising again and let the fun begin. So just spoken to the Marina. Yeah, they're ready to come and tow the boat, so they're going to send a couple of guys down shortly. I think they're just moving another boat at the moment, so hopefully before too much longer they'll be here and we'll be on our merry way. One of them's Tomo, I think his name was, is the mechanic as well, so I'll have a quick chat with him while he's here, and hopefully he'll be happy to investigate the boat once it's back at the Marina. And yeah, who knows, we might have some positive results, some good news. Could do with some, I think. So just spoke with the guys that are going to be towing the boat. They popped down just to do a quick recce on where I'm located. So yeah, quite happy. The mechanic looked at the engine and said he'll get it going. So I don't know, I almost welled up in tears when he said that, to be honest. I thought, my God, such positive kind of vibe, I suppose. But yeah, seemed really confident, said they're bomb-proof, and they've just tottered off, I suppose, to get the boat to tow. So yeah, sort of, there's hope, just some hope. So yeah, we'll see where we go again, obviously, as I keep saying, but yeah, that piece of positivity was what I needed, and feels like, you know, progress. So yeah, keep you posted. So you can just see the boat coming round the bend there, so if you can spot that on camera, just see a glint of orange from one of the chaps that I spoke with. So yeah, things are starting to happen, I guess. So yeah, we'll see how this towing malarkey goes. So the rescue team arrives. arriving at the marina. Yeah, great couple of guys here doing this, so oh god, so appreciate what they've done. So yeah, just got to figure out where we're going in the marina, and we'll hopefully moor up. Yeah. So the boat's successfully been taken to the marina. Yeah, great bunch of guys. A bit crazy at some points though, due to the wind that's picked up. So yeah, ended up with about 4 guys with poles and towing and pulling and God knows what, but they've got it there. So yeah, safely moored up, and they're putting together a plan to sort of look at the engine. So all great stuff. So behind me is where Patchwork Peggy once sat and was moored, so she's there no more. So yeah, she's at the marina, thank God. So just arriving at the marina for the first time since the boat was moored here. So yeah, it's a very neat and tidy place, lovely boats and moored up nicely. So yeah, really pleased that we've managed to get Patchwork Peggy here. So but yeah, this is where she's moored, just here, kind of squeezed in between these 2 lovely vessels. So yeah, she's here, and yeah, get working on her, see where we go. So yeah, just looking through the boat, just where I've removed the kitchen cabinets and the sink. I've left the pipe there just for sort of bilging out an area that we have just under the steps here that seems to pool with water. Not quite sure where that's coming from at this moment, whether it's the ballast that's just draining through, slow but sure. But again, be something that we'll discover. But yeah, that's just the area where the kitchen sink used to be. So yeah, just tidied that up and removed some of the floor panels that was there, and just the rest of the stuff that was through what was the bedroom area. So yeah, just tidying up, creating a bit of space, I suppose. But yeah, just looking to lift up some of the sort of panels in here as well today off the floor, similar to what I did in the main area a short while ago. Yeah, just to sort of clear the deck, so I won't take it off the boat today. Just sort of maybe stack it to one side now I've made some room. So yeah, just next phase. So I've just lifted the floor as I did previously in the kind of saloon area. This is moving in past where the bathroom area is into what was the bedroom area. So more of the same really, just wet sort of boarding. Only this time there seems to be a bit of a smell of damp underneath. It feels like the wood lice have moved in. Yeah, a smell kind of that you get with kind of wet damp wood that's probably been left for too long. But yeah, it needs a sweep and yeah, general tidy up as usual. But yeah, a bit more wet stuff off the boat, so I've just dumped it out the front here on the bow for the minute. So but yeah, so there's a little bit of a view of the marina from where the boat is situated. Again, it's a lovely day here, calm, some real nice boats. So yeah, it's a nice view, so different view. It's yeah, it all feels a bit more positive. So yeah, a bit of a sense of spring in the air as well today, so that's always a nice thing. So yeah, that's some more rubbish off the boat, well, off the floor anyway. And yeah, we'll I was going to have a quick look under this sort of board in here, just where the sink was, just to see how that lies, just to see if I can pull up some of this sort of wet boardy stuff. Just to have a little look underneath that. Might actually expose the lump that was sort of mentioned before, so that's just here. I don't think it'll do any harm if I just sort of pull that up. I don't actually have any real tools with me today though, that's the thing. So I've got a crowbar. I'll see if I can sort of prise some up, see how I get on, and then yeah, probably next week I'll get it moved off the boat. I'll show you in a minute, but it's quite fortunate that there is some sort of parking bays relatively close to the boat, so shifting things back and forth is going to be a lot easier while the boat's in the marina. So yeah, it's all good stuff. So yeah, just feels that yeah, if we've a step forward. So yeah, just pulling some of this boarding off. I don't know if it really comes out on the camera, but it's just, you know, peeling off really. It's just so sodden, so wet. But yeah, it's just more sort of plastic underneath that as well. But yeah, it's just all just peeling off. So easy job, but looks like it's going to be a mucky job. So just lifted that section of the boarding, and as before there is another layer of boarding underneath, but it's just so wet. I think one of those pipes has actually just been running out there. Just one of the old washing machine water pipes. So obviously for the water pumps, so that's dripping there. So yeah, just a bit horrible and wet, but yeah, there's a bit of oil down there as well. So yeah, so hopefully that's some dry it now. I'm going to let's have a look underneath this little section here. Hope I don't pull too much, but yeah, just a bit of have a little look to see what's there really. So yeah, we'll see what that's going to look like. Well, this is what lies underneath the boarding, more green plastic sheeting, but as you can see, just about to unravel it, there's a couple of don't know, discs or raised discs just underneath there. So yeah, just about to pull the plastic off. Whether or not this is the right way of doing it, I don't have a standy knife, but I'll see if I can pull the plastic and reveal what that is. So that's what the little lumps are, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I need to do some research, unless anyone watching has an idea or can tell me what they are. Certainly need some attention. So there's a bit more uncovering. So there's the bags that yeah, just been filling up with the wet kind of boarding. But yeah, just need to tidy this up a bit and yeah, crack on. So yeah, so God, another bit of learning for me, but yeah, we'll see. So yeah, kind of what I've uncovered now. So yeah, it's sort of wet and horrible still, but you know, we're getting rid of the wet. We're in the marina, yeah, closer to the car, so I can just cart things out and get things off the boat. But yeah, sort of kind of bit of progress for today. Just looking through the back there, you can just see where the balls are still wet and lifted, but yeah, it's just airing the place out a little bit as well. Got all the doors that I can open and windows and that kind of thing. So yeah, if anyone can tell me what those discs are, that would be great. So yeah, just cleared a few more of them sort of tiles off, the ones white and green sort of squares. So yeah, sort of looking at what was underneath on a previous video, the sort of exposed the tiles in the first place. Wasn't quite sure what that was, but it looks as though they've just sort of tiled over the top of those boards there. So yeah, this is the one that kind of exposed first off in a previous video. So yeah, getting some idea of what else is going on. So, but yeah, everything's wet. Yeah, I'm not sure what lies under these boards. I suppose it might be the ballast by the looks of things. Maybe a couple of strips of or beams of wood that these are sort of kind of put on. So yeah, not quite sure what lies underneath these boards, but most likely I would say is the ballast. And it looks as though there's some beams that run along the length of the boat, or at least laterally along the boat, that you can see just there. So yeah, I'm assuming that that's what these boards are sort of screwed to. So yeah, might have to have a little nosy underneath those at some point. But again, I think it's lifting this other floor is just helping things dry out more. So yeah, it's clearing the decks, but like I said before, there's the car's close, so yeah, shifting this stuff off is going to be a whole lot easier than before. Yeah, we just crack on. I found that a staining knife, so I've lifted a little bit more of the floor, just made it a bit easier removing the plastic. So yeah, just hopefully that will help everything dry out. Everything's bagged up, the little tufty bits, if that's what you want to call them, just where the screws are in. I didn't bring any tools, like I said, so I'll bring my electric screwdriver next time and just whiz all those screws up, hopefully, and get rid of those, and probably scrape those tiles off as well. And yeah, I guess the floor's then back to the kind of the bare bones, and hopefully it's drying out now a bit more than before. A lot of water being held underneath the plastic, obviously, so yeah, it's a mess, but you know, it's another layer removed, a bit more of the floor investigated. So yeah, really interested to know what those are actually. Yeah, it seems to be two of them, whether they're sort of some kind of inspection, but look like something's corroded in there. It just seems to be sort of like some, oh god, I don't know, some gel like stuff, I suppose. I don't know what that is, but yeah, interesting. Shouldn't really be poking around with it, to be honest, but yeah, I'm going to clean myself up now that I'm in the marina, using their facilities that they got here. So you know, another plus of being in the marina, got toilets and, you know, hand washing basins and stuff like that. So when you do get mucky, it's yeah, a little bit easier to sort of tidy and clean yourself up a little bit before jumping in the car, kind of thing. But yeah, so yeah, another couple of hours on the boat. Yeah, I suppose some floor, and yeah, a quick update on the engine as well. Actually, it's a very important update. Obviously, Tomo, the mechanic, has actually got the engine running. So how exciting is that? He's done amazing. He spent I think a day, if you know, pretty much changing the fuel lines and adding new filters, you know, just giving the engine a bit of a work over, recharge the batteries, and yeah, he's got it running. It's not running perfect, he said, because the there's, I think it's another filter or seal is leaking fuel, so it's running but not running properly, so he's going to source the replacement part. And I think the an exhaust pipe is split somewhere, so some smoke's being released inside the engine bay, so he's going to replace that as well. But I'll give more information on the engine in a later video. But yeah, just to sort of lift the spirits and you know, game on basically. We've got an engine that runs, so massive relief there. So yeah, like I've done, cleared the floor a little bit more, clear a bit more mess off the boat, which seems to be the main theme of the videos. Obviously, just tidying up, clearing out. Seems to be taking an age, but yeah, it's all progress. And again, thank you for following and watching. It's great. Please keep adding comments and suggestions. You know, it's an uncharted sort of adventure for me, so anything that you can suggest or help with is appreciated. Yeah, some great tips on filming. Try and keep the camera in landscape. I keep turning it to portrait just by default, just habit. But yeah, trying to be mindful to keep the continuity there. But yeah, all good stuff. I feel, as you can probably see, a little bit lifted. So yeah, see where we go. Like I said, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.